What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Red Review. Manchester United 2, Manchester City nil, and what a performance from Manchester United today. Where did that performance come from? We haven't seen that all season. We didn't see it last season. In fact, we haven't seen a performance like that in a number of years. Ruben Amorim, what must he be thinking? Michael Carrick, unbelievable performance. How did you get the team to play like that? We covered every blade of grass. We worked for each other. The tempo was unbelievable. Like made Manchester City look like an ordinary side today. Manchester City are still second in the Premier League table, fighting for the title, but we made them look ordinary today. We didn't do that against Wolves, against West Ham, against Burnley. So where did that performance come from? Are the players up in that game for Michael Carrick, and had they down tools for Ruben Amorim? And was it a case of Michael Carrick just playing players simply where they're supposed to play, like moving Bruno Fernandes into his number 10 role where he can cause the most amount of damage to opposition teams, bringing Kobbie Mainoo back into the team, playing him in midfield where he's supposed to play. Patrick Dogu, big call playing him over Cunha today. It worked out well. But I don't care what starting 11 we could have had in that team today. I think we would have won because the players showed more fight, more character, and more passion than we've seen in years in this team. We scored 2 goals. We hit the crossbar. We hit the post. We scored 3 disallowed goals. Like Manchester City had 1 shot on target in the whole game. I don't think anybody was expecting that. Certainly I wasn't. And I said if we got anything from this game, it would have been a bonus. Considering our performances this season, bar a couple, we have been dreadful for the last couple of months. And it was no surprise to me that Ruben Amorim got the sack. He pulled his little hissy fit and he was gone. But Michael Carrick, we have to give it to him. Take a bow, my son. Because you managed this club 3 games before and you came away with 2 wins and a draw. You've also managed a performance today from this team that we haven't seen in years. So I'm hoping it's not a one-off. I'm really hoping it's not just, I'm hoping it's not new manager bounce, but I'm also hoping it's not just, oh, we get up for the big games. I know we've got Arsenal next, which is another big game, and hopefully we turn in the same kind of performance. But we should be doing this week in, week out. We've players playing now where they're supposed to play, but hopefully they go and show the same passion against teams like, no disrespect to Wolves, to Burnley, to West Ham. The Everton game at home was awful as well. So we need to be putting in those performances, working hard for each other. We have the ability is there. You see that today. The ability is there. Old Trafford was absolutely bouncing, or what it would have given to be there today. Those fans have enjoyed some game there today. So, Arsenal next. Another tough game. They bottled it today, by the way, Arsenal. 0-0. Had the chance to go 9 points clear. They're now 7 points clear. And I think they will go on to win the league, but if we beat them next week, it's kind of wide back open again, isn't it? It was great to see also the substitutes coming on today, like Cunha and Mount, and adding to that attacking ability. And unfortunately for Mount, his goal was offside, but what a performance. Absolutely buzzing with that performance. And like if we can continue on like that, it'll be an unbelievable season. Like Champions League is there for the taking. And how many times have we blown the chance to get into that Champions League spot? Over and over again, we've had opportunities to be ahead of Liverpool and be in that, cement that 4th place, even 3rd for us. And we've just dropped so many points where we should have beaten these teams and we should be comfortably in the Champions League places. But it's still open. It's only January. And as I said, we have the ability. We've players back now from injury, back from the African Cup of Nations. So the feel-good factor is actually back at Manchester United today, which you couldn't say that for a long time. We had a run in the middle of the season before the last international break where we went 5 games unbeaten. I think we won 3 maybe and drew 2. And that was probably our best spell under Ruben Amorim. There seemed to be a bit of positivity. Then the international break came back and we lost against the likes of Everton, drew West Ham. So we had a bad run in, and unfortunately or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, we saw Ruben Amorim leave. I'm going to say fortunately now, but all United supporters wanted that man to do well, and for some reason, I don't know whether it's stubbornness or disagreements, it all hasn't come out yet, but I think for everybody it was for the best. And we now have Michael Carrick in this role. We thought it was going to be Solskjaer. We're going with Michael Carrick, and it really will be interesting to see how the rest of the season unfolds. Because if he does really, really well, they have to give him the job permanently. Look what happened with Ollie. It was meant to be interim. He done unbelievable. Then went on to finish second in the Premier League, third in the Premier League, and we know it didn't work out in the end. But we need to be in the Champions League places. We need to be up there in Champions League. Last season we finished 15th, and it's unforgivable, to be honest. So when Ruben Amorim didn't hit the ground running this season after the club investing in players, him having all the time in the world over the summer for his system, no European football, so all week to prepare for games, and the performances still weren't there. But the players did look lackluster, jogging around the pitch. We didn't see that today. We saw sprinting, we saw tackling, we saw effort, we saw passion. And that's what we need to get this club forward and back towards the top of the league where we're supposed to be. Brilliant day for us Reds. Anybody who's watching the video, please give it a like, share, thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.